Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing day 3 of the Disney Drawing Challenge for 2016. I will put the hashtag and all the information down below. It is a challenge created by Crazy Comic Lady and PimpMan Fan here on YouTube. I'll put their links down below as well. And like I said, today is day 3. I did not make a video of day 2, but if you check out my Instagram link, I will leave that below also, so you guys can go and see what I did for day 2, which was gender bend a villain, and so you guys can go see which villain I did on my Instagram account. In today's video, we are supposed to be, well, it's not supposed to be a video, it's just supposed to be a drawing. So in today's drawing, you are supposed to take any character and change their outfit. So I decided to change Jiminy Cricket's outfit, and in this video, you will see I'm just sketching him out, trying to create the general idea of what I wanted, and then I go in with Copic markers and I color him. I had a couple issues with my Copic markers. My colors were running out that I was trying to use, so I did my best to blend with what I had. But I really liked the overall tone and how all the colors ended up meshing well together in the final piece. So what I decided to do for Jiminy Cricket was I gave him a zoot suit, and zoot suits became popular in the 1940s, and the reason why I decided to give him a zoot suit was because he's actually voiced by a singer. He was a vocalist and a singer, and his name was Cliff Edwards. He was a famous jazz and novelty tune singer in the 1920s and 1930s, and zoot suits initially became popular by jazz singers in Harlem, which then, you know, in the 40s, so I figured the time period was right around the same, 10-year difference there. So I gave him a zoot suit, which I think he looks very dapper in. And I traded out his umbrella for a cane, which I thought was just a nice little trade out. And instead of giving him a fedora, I gave him a pork pie hat. So P-O-R-K, like pork pie hat, instead of a fedora, because he does wear a top hat in the original 1940s Pinocchio film. And I thought, I just thought a fedora was a little too small for him, so I wanted to give him that wider brim hat, so that's why I chose that. And yeah, so let's see here. And I know there was a lot of controversy surrounding zoot suits in general during World War II. There was a whole series of riots named the Zoot Suit Riots that happened in 1943 just because of minority groups wearing zoot suits. At first it was just because of the war and because they were considered luxury items, and frivolous because it used too much cloth to create the zoot suits. So they were considered, something that you shouldn't be using something you shouldn't be wearing or focusing your effort on trying to obtain during the war. So a lot of servicemen, felt like it was an insult. So, but then after a while, of course, they turned into a racial kind of situation and racial riots against Mexican Americans and other minority groups. But all that aside, I think zoot suits are very dapper looking, and I hope that Jiminy Cricket looks extremely dapper in his. And since they were popular in the 40s, and Pinocchio, Disney came out with the animated film Pinocchio in 1940, I thought it was like the perfect, yep, that's what's going to happen. He's going to wear a zoot suit. And yeah, let's see, what else can we talk about with Jiminy Cricket? Let's see, what else do I know? Jiminy Cricket was actually not created by Disney, neither was Pinocchio. They were both created by author and illustrator named Carlo Collodi, and he created the book The Adventures of Pinocchio, which Disney then adapted into the movie in 1940. And Jiminy Cricket actually had a very small minor role in the original book created by Carlo Collodi. He actually had no name in the book, so Disney gave him a name, Jiminy Cricket. And it's kind of funny, they named him Jiminy Cricket because he was actually modeled after a grasshopper. As to why he's green, crickets are black and brown, and they have antennas, and they are just different shapes, a different shape in general. So they actually modeled Jiminy Cricket after a grasshopper, and they gave him Jiminy Crickets. And if you listen to Snow White in one of the scenes in the Snow White movie, you'll hear her say, "Oh, Jiminy Crickets." And it's kind of like a saying you say when something, startles you. You're like, "Jiminy Crickets." So that's kind of the name he got for when Pinocchio needs him, Jiminy Crickets, So I hope you guys liked this video and you liked my day 3 and my version of changing his outfit. Let me know down in the comments if you liked it, and if you liked the little facts and info I give you in the video. I thought that would be something I could try new, just to give us something to talk about, and maybe share some info with you guys that you might not know, and a little backstory and history on why I chose to do things. And it's always fun to learn new history facts about anything really, but Disney even better. Yay, Disney. But yeah, so I will be doing day 4. I'm not sure if I'll make a video on day 4 or not, but if I do, I will post it tomorrow. If not, follow me on Instagram so you can catch the picture of it. It is my favorite kingdom or palace, and I can't give it away, so you guys are just gonna have to wait till tomorrow to find out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like Jiminy Crickets, and always let your conscience be your guide.